Prospective consumers now have a new plus-size smartphone option in the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. But how does it stack up against the iPhone 14 Plus? In past years, in order to have the largest screen, iPhone customers had to upgrade to the Pro Max option. The iPhone 14 Plus is back in Apple's portfolio, now that the mini-sized iPhone has been discontinued. As a result, consumers of Android and iPhone devices can purchase a base model smartphone with a larger display, without needing to upgrade to a more expensive and high-end model. Price will be a major consideration for purchasers in 2023, when entry-level smartphones will cost close to $1,000, and higher-end devices will cost more than that. At first sight, the $899 price tag of the iPhone 14 Plus could appear to be a great deal. Starting at $999, the Galaxy S23 Plus costs $100 more than an equivalent iPhone. However, the Galaxy S23 Plus starts at 256 gigs for the base model, while the iPhone 14 Plus comes with 128 gigs of storage by default. The iPhone 14 Plus costs $999 when upgraded to an equivalent 256 gigs of storage, thus the two smartphones provide nearly the same value. The displays on both smartphones are comparable, but the Galaxy S23 Plus has the advantage. The 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR screen on the iPhone 14 Plus sports an OLED panel, and an average pixel density of 458 pixels per inch. The Galaxy S23 Plus, in contrast, sports a 6.6-inch Dynamic AMOLED screen with a 393 ppi pixel density. But the Galaxy S23 Plus stands out thanks to a variable refresh rate display that, depending on the application, can fluctuate between 48 Hz and 120 Hz. Customers who desire an iPhone must upgrade to the Pro or Pro Max models in order to access a high refresh rate screen, because the iPhone 14 Plus is constrained to 60 Hz. The peak brightness of the S23 Plus is 1750 nits, which is significantly higher than the 1200 nits of the iPhone 14 Plus. While Samsung's Galaxy S23 Plus has a triple sensor camera system, Apple created the iPhone 14 Plus with a dual sensor camera system that contains a 12 megapixels main and 12 megapixels ultra-wide lens. A 50 megapixels primary camera, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide sensor, and a 10 megapixels telephoto lens are all featured on the Galaxy S23 Plus. In comparison to the iPhone 14's 2x optical and 5x digital zoom, the Galaxy S23 can now offer 3x optical zoom and 30x space zoom. The camera systems on the iPhone 14 Plus and Galaxy S23 Plus are identical to those on their smaller siblings, the iPhone 14 and Galaxy S23. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 platform powers the Galaxy S23 Plus, as well as the rest of Samsung's S23 series. 8 gigs of RAM is combined with the Snapdragon processor. The system on a chip in the Samsung smartphone is not just speedier than the one in the iPhone, but it is also more recent. Apple decided to equip the iPhone 14 Plus with the same A15 processor as the iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 mini from a year ago. The 4700 mAh battery in the Galaxy S23 Plus is much bigger than the 4323 mAh battery in the iPhone 14 Plus. The Galaxy S23 Plus should deliver comparable data, even though Apple's software optimization means the iPhone 14 Plus will easily last an entire day with vigorous usage. The Galaxy S23 Plus charges more than twice as quickly at 45 watts, as opposed to the iPhone 14 Plus's 20 watts cable charging maximum. Although the iPhone 14 Plus also has MagSafe functionality, both phones also allow wireless charging. Both cell phones lack a charger. While the Galaxy S23 Plus has better specs, at least on paper, the final choice between the two phones comes down to whether users want an Android or iOS smartphone. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this comparison was interesting for you. Have a nice day and see you soon.